Hi, boys and girls. Today for writing, you will be editing and revising your work. And what that really means is you're going to make sure that you reread your story and make it better. And so, one thing that we can do is we can use COPs, which is what we used last week. So, you're going to make sure that your story has capitals, it's organized, and it makes sense. There's punctuation and that you circled your words that you think are spelled incorrectly and you try again. And so once you have checked for cops, just like you did last week, you're going to move the check over. Okay? Once you're done checking for cops, you're going to go on to the next slide. And this slide also has a few check marks. And something that I want you to check in your story is the beginning. Make sure you have a beginning, such as one day, you may also start with a dialogue, so you can start with your character talking, or even a sound. And once you've checked for your beginning or added a beginning, you're going to move the check mark over. And then you're going to check for dialogue. So make sure that your character or characters are talking, whether it's in the beginning, middle, or end. And then I'm going to put a check. Another thing you want to check for is feelings. So be sure that in your story, you're telling us how your character is feeling. For example, if you have a character that gets lost at the zoo, you want to make sure you write down that your character was feeling scared or sad. Or you can even write how your character felt happy after he or she solved its trouble. And so you definitely want to make sure we have feelings in our story. And the last thing you're going to check for is you're going to make sure that you have some kind of ending. Remember that we talked about different ways to end our story. You can end your story with dialogue, you can end your story with action, or you can end your story with a feeling. And once you have that, you're going to put a check mark for ending. And then that's it. So make sure you use these check marks to revise and edit your story. Because on Friday, you will be reading your story to the class using Flipgrid. All right, boys and girls, let's start. Let's start rereading our writing. And I can't wait for the whole class to read your story.